Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever. Last time out we were just fixing up a few things, so I've had to fix up the what do you call it, this. We crashed because we were trying to make a station in Buffalo, and we ended up crashing with the way the tunnel, the bridge was connected to the station, and everything went horribly wrong. So I lost this, so I had to remake this. You'll see it's a little bit different now. For example, I don't have it running on the tunnel. I've decided to take it out before the tunnel because it looks better. So I've done that, and as you can see, it's still got the double tunnel, and then it dips down, same as it was before. But here we now have a slight tunnel because for some reason I couldn't get it cut in as tight as I wanted it to. I think I got this bit wrong, and it just wouldn't cut in as tight. So now we've got ourselves a bit of a tunnel. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's do this around the tunnel. Let's neaten it up a bit. There we go. There we go. Bit of neatness there. Okay, so what we're going to be doing in this episode, well, first thing we're going to do is make some new lines, because we're going to get some new trains running on these lines. Let's start with a Chicago. Okay. What are you doing? Go that way. Everyone else seems to be running fine, right? It's just that one train. Yeah, that one train seems to be. That one train seems to be incredibly confused. Everything else is fine. Right, okay. So here we go. New line. Let's see what we can make. Let's have it in pink, sure. We'll get rid of this because we need to be able to see the line. We'll start in Chicago. We will then go to Indianapolis. We're going to go to Cincinnati. This sounds very, very familiar. We're now going to go to Columbus, but then we're going to switch over to Cleveland. From Cleveland, we're going to go to... Should we go to Buffalo? Or should we come back down all the way to Pittsburgh? Ooh. That's an interesting one. Let's go to Buffalo. Yep, let's do that one. Or should we not go to Buffalo? Yeah, let's go to Buffalo, and then from Buffalo we're going to go to... Let's start getting a train going into Hamilton, Toronto. Which this is going to make it very interesting because of the crossovers. Or let's get rid of that station. There we go. Let's just do Buffalo like that. And then we'll double track it. Or we'll, sorry, not double track. We'll get the points in. Like so. Okay. Now let's work out where we can or cannot get this working. And then what we'll do is we'll just take a ride along with this straight away. Right. I think this might be the issue. Yeah, see here, this is going to be the issue. So we've got 4 tracks here, which are still 4 track all the way along. Why are all these trains stopped? Waiting for free path. Oh man, this happens all the time. All the time. Here we go. This is the issue. Right here. Where this wooden bridge is. Okay. So we should make use of this like so. Can we do like high-speed cross? No, we can't. Let's try this anyway. No. No. Okay, well, let's try something slightly different then. Let's try that. Of course it's going to terrain, yes, terrain. Terrain alignment collide. Of course it was going to do that, because why would it not? I mean, obviously it's this... Remember when I was talking about people putting houses on bridges and it just messing everything up? Oh, you pain. You're an absolute pain. Go away. I'm going to lower this area, all of this, And we're going to try and smooth it all out. You see, now what they've gone and done is that because they've built a house there, this bridge has just completely messed up. So what we need to now do is we need to basically demolish this part of the bridge just to bring this down. I mean, that's an absolute pain. There we go. Okay, now we've got to try and rebuild that bridge, which is going to be an even bigger pain. No, it's not, and in fact we can start turning it into a stone bridge. Oh wow, that was... what was that? Sometimes it just doesn't give you a chance. Yeah, look what it's done now. Because it decided to build that road. Let's make this quite a deep hole, and we'll try and smooth it out. Right. Let's see if we can get that road in now. There we go. That will do. That will do. That will do very, very nicely. Okay. So we've got that bit done. We've got that line in. And now we've actually got two-way traffic flowing along this line. So we're going to add in our signals. Let's go for these. Some more signals for now. Some signals there. That set of signals is going to be fine. This set is fine. We'll set another load of signals just here. There we go. Still running double. And we'll set some signals. At the moment, we're not going to really need signals there. So we'll set some signals here. And we'll set some signals over here. Okay. I thought I was going to crash again. I'm like, what did I do this time? I didn't do anything. I really didn't. Signals there, signals there. Yeah, that looks good. That's enough signaling, I think. Okay, so this is a temporary route, remember. It's going to be P, unless you guys, of course, say otherwise. The 20th Century Limited is going to go in a different way. It's going to actually be running that, unless I can run this line and that line. I mean, that's a possibility. Okay, here we go. That's that. Where's our depot that we're going to use for this? Here it is. Let's buy some trains. We've got the Class 56 available, and I think we're going to make good use of it. Let's paint these a nice... Let's have black engines. Yeah, let's do that. How fast can this go, though? 31. Let's wait for 1874. Let's see if something pops up in 1874. If it does, then we'll use that. If not, we'll just use what we've got, and then we'll change them over when it happens. October, November. There we go. Either way, we know we're going to use one of them, so let's just buy one of those. There's one flying along at a good 28 miles an hour. Oh wait, I clicked a passenger. 25 miles an hour. I do wonder what would happen if I clicked on a passenger. Hang on a second. I do... okay, I want to try something. I've got a train there. Well, I know it's December 31st. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Okay, so we will definitely have to do something else. What does a passenger view give us? No. No, that's not what I'm after. I was kind of after maybe a view from his point of view. I don't know. No. Okay, well that's not doing what I wanted to do. Never mind. Okay, let's start off with this. So we've got some trains. We need to buy some of these passenger cars. Let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 3. Let's buy 4, and we will clone. How many trains should we have on this? Should we say 6? 6 trains running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations. 6 stations, 6 trains. It'll be a little spread apart, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. What platform does it come into? Yeah, okay, we'll leave it on that platform for now. Sure, let's do that. Set line all Chicago to Buffalo, and what we're going to do is we're going to ride along with one of them. So here we go, heading for Indianapolis. Let's triple speed this just to get ourselves underway. Come on. Okay, I've got to watch to see what's in its way. Is it that one? It can't be that train. It's not that train. And there's a signal right here. So what's in its way? Oh, okay, hold on. That's gone wrong. Because it should be running 2 track. Why is it running 1 track? Goes 2 track there. Okay. I was gonna say, why is it not moving? Let's just quickly add in this signal here. There we go. That way at least it keeps it on 2 track. There we go. Okay. Now what's it waiting for? Oh, it's waiting for that one to go past. Okay. And you're waiting for what? Oh, you're waiting for that one to pull in there. Okay, that's fine. So let's prepare to see this one leave the depot. No? What are you waiting for now? I cannot work out what this is actually waiting for. Can anyone work out what this is waiting for at the moment? Well, there goes one. I have no idea what happened. Alright, well, let's get this underway at 28 miles per hour. We do have a signal. Obviously, as we come into this area, we're going to have loads and loads of signals. But it looks like that one's just cleared. That's good. Now, hopefully, there should be a train being held at Indianapolis to let this go through. But this is about to become a very, very busy section of track, which means the signals are going to have to be a little bit more frequent than they currently are. But having signals even more frequent than we've currently got them may be an issue. Let's double speed this. There we go. 31 miles per hour. And already the lag is starting. I mean, you know, what can you do? Alright, so there's Indianapolis, but we're going to pull into a different platform this time. We're pulling into platform 3? I'd like to say it's platform 3 that we're pulling into. Yep, it is platform 3 that we're going to be pulling into for this. And it looks like we've already got passengers. We're on platform 3. Alright. We'll check the passenger numbers at the end of this run. So next up is Cincinnati, which is the same as what we had on the other line. But of course we are going to be, after Cincinnati, we are going to Columbus and then switching. And we're not going to be going to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. We're actually going to Cleveland and Buffalo. Beep beep, we've got something available. I heard it. Let's have a quick check of what that is. Oh, now we get the passenger car. Oh, great. Now we get it. Of course. Right, now we should have clear track all the way through for this. Also got other trains passing left and right. Well, actually, not left and right. They're on the right, but they're going up and down. Now you can see the difference in speed here. We're doing 31 miles an hour. That thing's doing 20... maximum of what? 25 miles per hour? 28 miles per hour. So you can see there is that slight catch-up. And this station's already busy. Look at the people waiting on the... Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing now? Oh, come on. Really? Really? You want to do that? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. So this is the Cincinnati Tunnel, and we're headed towards Columbus. Of course, I know which part you guys are all looking forward to. It's along the shoreline, which is exactly what I'm looking forward to as well. I want to see what it's going to be like along the shoreline. So we'll end this episode once we get to Buffalo. So yeah, it's going to take a few more minutes. What I'm going to do, though, in the meantime, is have a gulp of water. Right. .31 miles per hour heading into Columbus. This time staying on the right side of the track. I like this. Trees in the middle, houses all along both sides. Very American, very nice. There's only a few passengers here though. So I wonder if we're just basically, essentially just doubling up the... I was wondering if we're doubling up the whole Chicago to Pittsburgh route and we were just handling some of the passengers on that route. Because now that we've got here and we're going to Cleveland, the passenger numbers have dwindled. So we're going to be taking a fork to the left here as opposed to swinging around to the right. Here we go. Now we're on the new track. Part you guys have not seen before. New tunnel as well. First time through a new tunnel. They look a lot better. The last time I managed to get through this without cutting too much, but this time around it looks like I've had to cut. I just didn't have, you know, the 20 minutes to really perfect it because I was supposed to be recording this episode. But oh well. So now you can see the shores of Lake Erie, and you just saw Toledo and Detroit over to the left hand side. But they're gone now, but you can just about see the shores of Lake Erie. and stopping in Cleveland, and we have nobody. Oh well, looks like there's nobody home. Cleveland's a dead town. Come on, Cleveland. And now you can see the shores of Lake Erie right there, right next to us. And we're going to swing over to that side. There we go. Look at that. And now we've got the shoreline run. I've got to take a screenshot of this. Let's get a good screenshot of this. I'm waiting for those hills to come into view. Take that one. I've also disabled the screenshot noise because that was very loud. I'll take a couple of these actually. There we go. Now I'll see if I can take one near the tunnel. And can we see buffalo in the distance? I don't know whether those are buildings. Those may be buildings. Those are buildings. And you can even see Toronto actually. You just saw Toronto over on the left hand side, or Hamilton as it were. This is actually quite a nice run along the lakeside. It's a shame about the lag already kicking in. I mean, it's only 1900 or something. And I don't even think it's 1900 actually. That looks pretty cool. Got a cliff, a lake, a tunnel. You know things are going down when this happens. And all we've got left to do now is go over that bridge, which I really don't like. There it is. And into Buffalo Station. One more screenshot for good measure. See, I just don't like this bridge. There's just something about this bridge I don't like. It does kind of remind me, though, of the approach into Dundee over in Scotland. They've got an approach similar to this, where it's a bridge. It's a very famous bridge, actually, the Tay Bridge. And straight after that bridge, it's just sort of a sharp right like this into Dundee Station. And there we go. We are now in Buffalo. Where is anybody waiting? No, nobody's waiting. But that's okay. That's okay, because we've got trains that are now going to be going up and down this line. So where's the next train behind it? There you go. There's the next train behind it. And the train behind that is... where? I have no idea. Apparently stuck here. What is going on? Something obviously happened here. Because there's a... I mean, so something's clearly happened here. So let's return that to depot. Okay, there we go. There goes that one. I mean... there you go, there's that one on its way. There goes the next one. Okay. And there goes that one after that. What happened? Can I just have you follow him out? Anyway, well, there we go. That's a quick run. Let's have a look. 37 on the Chicago Buffalo line. Let's have a look at how many are on that line over here. 31. So it's already got a pickup. It's already got a pickup. But like I said, it may be 76 there. It may be at Columbus. It just dies away. I don't know. 8. Yeah, there you go. See? So I think it's just people wanting to get to Columbus, really. I think that's the idea here. I wonder if I can bridge that. Might have to look at that in the next episode. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think of everything that I am doing so far. I quite like this whole design. Next up, I think we have to work on this whole Detroit-Toledo area and see if we can get Fort Wayne, Detroit-Toledo and this all hooked up. So this area between Lakes Michigan, that's Lake Superior, right? Lake Huron and Erie. Yeah, Michigan, Huron and Erie, I believe. That's the area we've got to work on next. Last but not least, do support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. Your support would be massively, massively appreciated, and it'll allow me to do a lot of good stuff and get a new computer, which I think I really, really need. Let's take this screenshot over here to finish off, and that's where I will end the episode, like so. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.